organization.
Check the board. Run the score. Hear this crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Run the score. Hear this crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? They got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.
PM. What up, y'all? Oh, I can't be having the glasses on for this. Look at this little. I figured we'd switch up the setups. You know what I'm saying? Like now, guys, I'm on the clipping game, so I got to make sure all our beautiful mugs are aligned. But what's good, everybody? Welcome to gmPM, boys. We are on episode 21 already. Holy shit! And I got to be honest before I say what's up to the boys. Like my gmPM Claude agent was running for like 49 minutes this morning. I think the once a week show we might be, because like there's chock full of news. Either that or we might have to spread it out a little bit more throughout the week. But damn, might not be a lot of sports talk, but you want to know about the future prediction markets, you're going to get some news today. But let's say what's up to the boys. Coma, what's good?
Hey, we're doing good. As always. Yeah, World Cup is gone. So guys, we have to go into the trenches. And that's just exactly what I've been doing with tennis. I've actually brought Brett into this madness and craziness. But guys, honestly, World Cup is fun to watch, but maybe not the best place to make money. If you want to make money in prediction markets, you got to go into the trenches and go directly into these games that, players you've never heard of. Yeah, put your sleeves up, Brett or Dave. But yeah, overall, the tennis market has been pretty insane. I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm becoming an expert. I know all these players. I know their schedules. I know their Instagrams. Just overall, you could just kind of figure out a lot about a game based on their health. So yeah, tennis has been good. It seems like buckets did really well too, like 11-4 in MLB. So everything has been very positive so far these past 2 weeks post FIFA.
All right. I like it. I can't wait to hear what some of the tennis plays. I've been obviously looking at some of your posts. You've been Coma. I honestly don't know where the fuck you find the time to be married and do this. You know what I'm saying? Marshall, what up, baby? 212 coming up soon. I really don't know where the fuck you find the time. How?
No, I mean, you just gotta find the time if you wanna, make money.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're, bro, I genuinely don't know how. Like, I don't have enough eyeballs. But Bread, what's good, my bro? Looking good. You settled into your digs now. I see you got the Grateful Dead poster in the background. Let's go.
Yeah, we're getting there, dude. We're getting there. Yeah, dude. It's I can't bet tennis for shit, dude. Like it's awful for me. But we do have Bucket doing some research now on tennis, dialing that in. Getting that all dialed with some of Coma's expertise. But MLB over the weekend, yeah, we went Saturday 9-6, and then yesterday 11-4. So I mean, cooking on the MLB and just fine tuning everything for NFL and CFB coming up here, and we'll see kind of how it all shakes out. I mean, I know we got a lot of news to discuss about some prediction markets today that might be changing how and where people are making their predictions.
That we do. Well, I guess while we're on the baseball topic, let's maybe talk about this. Like the Dodgers, I get it. They're out there making acquisitions. It's MLB trade deadline, I think, today. 41% fit the season, bro. Like 41. I get it. Like it's August. Like fine, right? Okay, but 41%, bro. I'm clicking no all day on 41% for the Dodgers. Am I crazy?
No, dude. I think, there's a whole huge foil hat kind of conspiracy happening with the entire league, talking about how they're using the Dodgers as sort of a scapegoat to prove and force MLB salary caps. They're just going to kind of overload the Dodgers until it's absolutely insane and ridiculous. And now it's a selling point to be like, no, we need caps. We need caps.
But the other owners aren't going to like that, bro. Those smaller market teams benefit when the Yankees and the Dodgers pay fucking buku luxury tax. You know what I'm saying? Like those markets benefit. So yeah, they might dominate, but it's not like we haven't seen it before. But maybe it is getting a little too crazy where, yeah, I mean, the Dodgers do got a fucking
Well, the thing is,
the
thing is the Dodgers, they gave up 2 really good prospects, apparently, or 3. And that's more than what other teams were willing to do. So what are you gonna do if the other team accepts the best offer, right? At the end of the day, they just happen to be the team that already has a crap ton of, well, it's not even money. It's literally players. It's prospects.
No, but they have enough of a roster, right, to be able to say, you know what, like we're good. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and then the thing is, most teams aren't willing to do that. And then on top of that, Sproul is a free agent. He's technically a rental player, so a lot of teams aren't willing to give up their future, prospect for someone that's only going to be playing for like 8 more months or something, 5 more months. But Dodgers, they got aura, man. They you want to win World Series championships, you come here, So they're going for that three-peat. Something that most have not been able to do, besides the New York Yankees. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. So 41%, you like those odds, Mr. Sharp, or no?
I don't like those odds.
No, me neither. Neither.
I mean, you don't. Baseball is such a fickle sport, dude. Like, yeah, you just never know. I mean, they almost lost to the Blue Jays last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I don't like them. I don't like them winning.
Yeah. Zal, I'm with you. Zal said Dodgers at 41% sounds like a DGen dream. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even a DGen dream. Like, it's not even out. Like, I just think it's just overpriced. The same way that like everyone was on, bro, I'm telling you, I get France World Cup vibes where they were like, France. It's usually never that team that ends up fucking winning the whole thing, bro. It never is. So, yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I'm clicking no all day on the Dodgers.
All day. Yeah.
No, there's no way they'll get it. No way.
I mean, I think will they win? Like, if you were to put a gun to my head and be like, which team is going to win, then I would say yes, the Dodgers. But like again, those odds are not that great. But super random story. Like I found this random YouTube video of people that try to look like us but are way older. Some dude like basically sports analytics stuff. Some dude was able to win a 60-1 or 50-1 Boston Red Sox would be the most winning team in the month of July. And he won. He won the
60-1.
Yeah, it was like 60-1 or something like that. He won that one. Or was it 30-1? One way or another.
How much did he put down?
I don't know. He was just one
Still.
recommending it, but that was still pretty impressive.
Wow.
This month he says it apparently the Detroit Tigers at 60-1 after giving up Screwball, but we'll see.
Bro, where's Bucket at, bro? Bucket should be giving us these fucking picks. Like, what are we doing over here? Let's put a little sprinkle on each one of them, like we did.
We don't do that type of analysis. We believe in winning bets, not lotto tickets.
Bro, are you telling me that the Bucket agent can't forecast who's gonna win the World Series, or at minimum, who's gonna have the best record in the majors, like in the month of August? What the hell? Are you guys doing over there?
I bet it could if we told it to, but we're not gambling like that, I mean, like, you want a lottery ticket. We are surfacing combos now, right? We are surfacing MLB combos. So if you want to play the lottery game, go ahead and you can check out the combos on the MLB Dash. But we're not actually the agent itself. How we have our pro picks that are the highest confidence plays for standard money line. The agent is not allowed to go bet combos. That's just a recipe for disaster.
Right. I mean, when we were talking on the show last week, we saw people gaming the poly market sweepstakes, right? Where it was like 50K a day for the whole month. And people were like, wait a minute, like there's a method to this madness. Like we can game this shit. And then they changed the whole fucking shit up. And people were like, $500? Nah. But it shows you like the outsized returns that are potentially possible. Because if you do those combos, right, with like, I don't know, $100 or $200 and the combos, 14,000% return some of those guys were getting, it's kind of crazy, but you got to have that cash to lay out. And obviously we all ain't as rich as Coma, you know what I'm saying? So, back to the trenches we go. Sleeves rolled.
Yeah, some people are in the Robinhood trenches trading memes and NFTs, which I missed out on, but I decided to stay in my lane. It may not have been as crazy profitable, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
Coma, I'm not even good in this lane, bro. I missed the best mint of all. That's literally a $13,000 floor right now. I wasn't involved in, like a schmuck. Oh God.
Can you go give us a play-by-play? I know this is a predictions market, but we also need to predict on what we think could be the future.
Learning from
what was your mentality? Because you were you were in the trenches. You were buying hood. You're buying this. You're buying that. Like you're moving like an animal. But why did this animal miss?
Bro, I wish I had a logical answer that even made sense in my brain, but I don't. I just fucking missed it, bro. I saw it after the mint and I'm like 0.35 ETH. At 0.35 ETH, I saw it also. Like post mint, I'm like, I missed it. I also saw the token because you have to buy the token to burn at like 3 mil market cap, now at 44 million. There's certain plays in hindsight, they're so obvious. And in my brain, this play was obvious. I was just so caught up doing a million other things on bullshit, minting fucking Robinhood pixie fairies sold this shit for free mints nonsense. Sometimes overload of fucking sometimes it's too much. You know what I'm saying? It really is too much, especially for this ADHD brain. I don't know about you guys. Brett, how did your mint go, by the way? And then we'll get back to predict, but that mint that you the god, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, the god pull.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, the dead fellas, Betty, OG, NFT people, right? Shit, I don't even know what the floor is. I stopped looking. I think let's say. Well, I mean, I ended up I minted 3, right, and then I sold 2 of them to cover my initial, right. So I mean, essentially, I'm at a no loss, no gain right now. Well, actually, let's see. I'm gonna wait for this to load here. I can see the floor price on these things because, again, I mean, the mint was cheap. It was 0.009, right? So it was like I think like $20 or something. All right, and now the floor is 0.017. So I mean, I am up almost 2x on the one that I have left, so I've turned $20 into $40 technically, I guess.
Hey, let's go.
But the thing is with these NFTs, right? It's one of those things where I have one now that I'm riding till 0 or Valhalla. And if I sell it right now, it will immediately go to like a 10 ETH floor tomorrow, 100%. If I hold it, so sorry for all the other holders. I'm going to hold mine. So none of us are going to win. It's going to probably ride to 0 because I'm not selling it.
Okay,
so.
Don't worry about it.
Markets about NFT prices on certain. I think they're already
futures.
like penguins and stuff. But
there is somebody actually sent me something. So you guys know how we were talking about fake world assets, that token. I think we talked about it on ATC, not on this show. But somebody sent me something where you can make predictions on like the price of that token, the price of the NFT collections that are in like that whole ecosystem or whatever. It was super like vibe coded or whatever, but people are doing that now, bro. Like you're gonna start seeing a lot. But I listen, like on the wallet security front, I don't trust none of this vibe coded shit. It's like, okay, this shit seems cool. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I'm not connecting.
oh yeah,
any
I'm not connecting
significant
any of
wallet.
my wallets to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah. Anyways, all right, let's get to the prediction market stuff because we got some. Today's gonna be news heavy, boys. News heavy because obviously we talked about Kalshi and Kalshi being sued in every fucking state. I think at this point, I think it's 26 or 27 states that Kalshi has been sued by. Don't forget, Kalshi is federally regulated under the CFTC, but leave it to fucking New York to be like, we want to stifle crypto. Now we want to stifle prediction markets. They're doing the same shit. The second that moratorium was up and they hit that deadline, right, where New York was able to file a suit, 5 minutes later, New York wants $36 billion from Kalshi. Now, you might think, oh, Kalshi makes a ton of money. No. Kalshi lifetime revenue is $50 billion. They're fairly new. That seems like a lot, but they've made $1 billion, 1.5. New York is suing them for $36 billion. And listen to how the headline read. On Friday, 1 minute after midnight, 12:01 a.m., the first legal minute they were allowed to, the state of New York sued Kalshi. The number attached to it is $36 billion. Kalshi's made about $1.6 billion in fees in its entire existence. This is a company ending number. And 35 minutes before New York filed, the federal government went into court to try to stop them. Boys, it's not looking good right now on the regulatory front for prediction markets. And I did see a Tariq Mansour interview this morning on CNBC where he said New Yorkers are going to be pissed because according to their records, New Yorkers made $200 million trading on Kalshi so far. So I ask you, boys, is Kalshi doomed? What's the deal?
Yeah, totally. And honestly, I mean, good riddance. The thing that caught me too is the fact they're like, so they're getting fined for it's like I don't know, like $100K per infraction or injunction or whatever it is, and a lot of it was because there were 18 to 20-year-olds on the platform gambling, and you're supposed to be 21, right? And so it's like, oh, all right, well, and Kalshi's full KYC, right? So that means that Kalshi is aware, and they know the age of their people that are on the site, and they're
allegedly
still allowed.
This is alleged,
right?
Allegedly,
right. Allegedly, right.
In my opinion, they were allegedly.
right. And it's like, well, I mean, were all those IDs from Canal Street? You know what I mean? Like, where did all these IDs that got scanned in for KYC? And how like they've been doing some things that have been less than, I guess, honorable since the beginning, whereas Polymarket is, I mean, from day one, transparent on chain, minus all the VPN kind of tomfoolery stuff, right? I mean,
ghost orders on Polymarket, you lose 3,000 here and there. No big fucking deal.
Right, exactly. But they're not a centralized kind of KYC.
Yeah.
Let's take all the fees and do all
Two
this
different
stuff.
models. Two very different models.
Exactly.
Sure.
I think the Kalshi
it.
model's screwed. I think they're gonna get screwed.
Bro, listen, Coma, I'm curious to hear what you think, but when you're under when you got the federal government at your back, I mean, that's backup on backup on backup. You know what I mean? Although states are winning, but Coma, what's your take on this?
Yeah, I don't know enough about the states versus federal laws and like which, trumps the other kind of mentality. But yeah, this is going to be a war. I don't think necessarily it's going to, we don't know what the conclusion is going to be. And maybe there's going to be a prediction market for it, ironically enough, on what that decision will be. But yeah, no, I mean, I just living in New York for over like 6-7 years, I just hated that it was so slow and everything, especially during the crypto craziness where everybody was buying all these like meme coins and whatever. But living in New York, it just felt like it was so restrictive. There was only like Gemini and Coinbase that you could use, but everybody was using Binance and all these things and being able to just trade. At that time, it was legally, but like you could just trade literally on Binance.com. But being in New York, they kept banning all this shit. So I felt like I missed out on so much like generational wealth or maybe generational losses. Who knows? But either way, I wanted that opportunity. And it feels like New York always adds like guardrails, and then eventually they just say yes anyways. They just want their like piece of the pie, and the greed is kind of
that's it right there, Coma. Right? It's not that they're slow. It's yes, they're slow, but they're stifling the innovation from happening and literally putting up a massive roadblock, being like a toll, 35 billion, please, Kalshi. It's like, and then we'll consider letting you pass.
What?
And it's just like,
for what? What have they done?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so annoying. That's like it's the idea that these people are just wanting their piece of the pie for doing absolutely nothing, and it's just that's the worst.
So here's the stats amongst the states. So states have won. So 29 states are contesting these rulings, right? States have won 23 of 29 contested rulings, a 79.3% win rate. 29 decisions on contested preliminary injunctions and TRO motions where states were parties, meaning states prevailed 23 times, meaning, hey, like, no, like, you can't dismiss this case. We need to move this forward. And the judges have said, yep, like, cool. Industry narrative has been federal preemption protects us. The trial court record says the opposite is happening in practice. They literally said that two judges looked at the exact same case and ruled in literally two federal judges looked at nearly identical facts 5 days apart and ruled opposite ways. Crazy. Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York, all of them. Like this is crazy. I don't know where this goes, but I can tell you this. I've never seen Tariq Mansour more animated and more awake on an interview than he was this morning. Normally he's like, yeah, we're making billions. Who cares, But now, like this morning, he was like, New Yorkers are going to be upset. They made $200 million. And it's just like, damn. Like, I think now it's starting to hit home.
Yeah, no, they didn't. No, go ahead, come on. I was gonna say they didn't make $200 million. They lost. Well, all right, maybe if they did, how much did they lose though? Like that's I think that's just an arbitrary kind of stupid thing for Tarek to say.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't even think Polymarket is in a better situation. And I don't know international laws, but again, they seem to be getting banned by a bunch of European countries. And it is very limited on who can get access to Polymarket now. Like it really is. Like a lot of the Asian
with
countries.
VPN?
I mean, it's because of as in boy PN. Like there's a lot of those ones that are getting not working, right? So you're being aware, like, hey, like Canada is not allowed, France isn't allowed, Ireland they just recently banned Polymarket. So on both fronts, man, like the Polymarket or the prediction market access has been getting limited. So maybe it's time for these a third player to join and also get banned. Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, when you become too big, that's when the hammer.
So this is interesting. So this is good segue now, right? So check this out. Like a third player, right? Who's the third player? Listen to this headline: the NFL and the NBA are asking Washington to restrict Kalshi and prediction markets, but Major League Baseball just sold a team sponsorship to one, and that one is Novig. Novig was named the exclusive official prediction market partner of the New York Mets. Oh, for those that don't know, the New York Mets are now owned by Stevie Cohen, one of the richest fucking private equity dudes out here. This dude makes billions a year. This is the first prediction market deal with an MLB franchise, plus a designation as an MLB authorized prediction market. Here's the thing. Once you have one, that's precedent. The rest of these MLB teams are going to look and say, oh, shit, we could do this too? Like, that's money? They're going to jump on board. And now you're going to, normally it's the NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball. These are all like, when it comes to like, I guess, national issues that affect all their leagues, they usually kind of come together. But I think now you're going to start seeing this apart. And kudos to Novig. Yo, Novig, when are you going to accept the invite to come on gmPM? Coma, call your boys at Novig and tell them they need to get on this show, bro, because I want to know, like, I want to hear, like, how this whole deal went down. You know what I mean? But NFL and NBA are like, nah, we don't want this happening. MLB's like, Mets are like, I don't give a fuck. Let's go. We want to be a partner of Novig.
What are they doing right that's different from what Kalshi and Polymarket are doing? I mean, maybe it's because they are starting after like Polymarket and Kalshi went through their like issues, and they're starting to understand
Yeah,
how to play with the boys versus
not being
trying to,
first
like,
mover.
yeah.
Well, I think that Novig too. I mean, like, aren't because before they rolled out their prediction market platform, they were a sports book, right?
Oh,
So if they have all of the clearance and the licenses and all of that stuff to operate as a sports book, and now they're like, hey, we're just rolling out a different way for you to bet on sports because we're a sports book, but now you can do it in a prediction market style, and it's a yes no versus a whatever, you know, and you can cash out early. Maybe, I'm not sure, I haven't played with the Novig PM, but like, you know, I think that they already have the licenses and all of that stuff, and so essentially the regulators are like, oh yeah, no, they're good, they're fine, they're a sports book, let them go. You know, I think it's going to be the same thing we're going to see with like the DraftKings prediction market, and I think FanDuel is working on one as well. You know, and so, but because they hold licenses already, they're good to go. Now it's just a matter of, you know, it's just like opening a new type of table in your casino, but you're still operating as a casino, so you're good.
Yeah. I think they just want, like, everyone just wants their hand in the cookie jar, right? Like, we saw it happen with crypto and Gensler, same thing. Letitia James doing the same bullshit in New York. Like, it's the same thing. And then eventually it's like, oh, we're going to pay this 2, 3, 4, 5 billion. Okay, cool. See you later. And we're gone. But just so you guys know, and so listen to the stats, but this is what also gives me maybe the prediction market space a little more promise. So July was the biggest month in prediction market history, just volume wise, combined 50.59 billion. That's up 8% from June, where they did 46.95 billion. Kalshi was obviously a big part of that, 37 billion. Polymarket did 8 billion. That was down 26%. But listen to this. Prediction markets out-earned crypto at Robinhood for the first time ever. And we listened in on the Robinhood earning call the other day, and they partnered with a company called Rothera. I reached out to them. I'm going to see if we can get them on the show, but little known like partner of Robinhood. Have you guys ever heard of Rothera? I never have. But now they're literally out earning crypto. And for those that don't know, crypto has been the main driver for Robinhood earnings, probably for the main driver for the last 2 years. This is the numbers. Event contract revenue on Robinhood, $156 million. Might not seem like a lot compared to the giants, but this is something now, right? And Robinhood has that Gen Z clientele, the ones that are out there gambling. Q1 was 104 million. That's think about this for a second. And year over year, that's 500% growth. And they traded 13.6 billion in contracts versus 9 billion in the first quarter. So I don't know, 20% margins they're taking, dude. Robinhood's looking good. That's positive for prediction markets. Upside, maybe more upside.
How do we get in on this upside?
Buy Hood. Oh my God, no. I got an idea, guys. We launch a meme coin, okay? Or an NFT collection that says that we're Rothera, but we're not.
I'm sure Rothera would be totally cool with that. They'd 100%. Be fine with it. Yeah.
Rothera, if you don't want us to launch a meme coin, we're gonna need you to respond to the DMs and come on the show.
There we go.
We'll start threatening people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right. Yeah, we'll just start threatening everybody and every team and every company. You know, come on the show or we're gonna, derivative your ass.
Yeah. And look, boys, it's not slowing down any other place either. Coinbase, prediction market contracts and revenue doubled quarter over quarter at Coinbase. I've never made a prediction.
They're in trouble too, though, aren't they? Aren't they in trouble too with all this Kalshi nonsense? I think they were named in the suit. Coinbase.
Oh, no. They're still building out. They got combos coming soon. Obviously parlays. Even though their earnings call was total shit, they had a really, really rough quarter. They're doubling and tripling down on prediction markets. Binance now said that they're going to file for a CFTC DCM license in August. Binance US, that is, not Binance US. So, hopefully they do a little bit better than the exchange because that shit is garbage. And DraftKings is hiring, right? They're hiring a lead trading analyst to build in-house market making. We need a market maker on the show. I would love to talk to a prediction market maker just to really hear and get insight into how this goes. I'm going to reach out to a couple. If anybody knows any prediction market makers, please hit us up and let me know. I would love to have them on the show. Love it. All right, what else we got? Red, you doing anything with any nerfies lately, or anything on the bucket side while I pull up these other stories?
No nerfies today. I mean, there's a couple, right? I think we've got our pro pick today is Yankees over Cardinals, and that one we actually have a nerfie on as well. So yeah, no run first inning on that one.
Right.
I think that was it though. We don't have a ton of games today. I think we only have eight games today. So just nice slow day for the bucket. Still getting used to this East Coast time though, dude. It's crap, bro. Like the late games, they start at like 10 o'clock at night, bro. Like,
and that's why we fall asleep, and that's why I hate fucking baseball, bro, because it's fucking boring as hell. Pitch clock or not, like boring. Like,
or not.
I don't care. Like it's just fucking slow. Like wake me up in October. You know what I mean? Like October baseball, love it. I'm at Yankee Stadium. I'm at Citi Field, love it. But until then, miss me with all of it, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah, postseason's exciting for sure, but no, it's just hard to stay up for some of these games, dude. I mean, like I'm used to, for the past, over a decade, I've been out west, and it's like, oh, cool, the late game, and it starts at like 8 p.m. and it's like perfect timing, and I can chill and kick it and put the game on, and now it's like, shit, this game's not going to be over till like midnight, and like I got shit to do tomorrow. Like,
I mean, well, when NFL season starts, welcome to my life on Monday Night Football and Sunday Night Football. Like sometimes you're tired as hell. But wait, on the baseball tip, I also saw that Poly Market now added. So you guys remember how in World Cup we were able to bet like who's winning the game, but like within regulation, and then you had to make a separate bet or for a separate outcome on who's going to, quote, advance, right? Essentially, who's going to be the winner at the end, like, when the whistle is blown. I didn't realize that they didn't have this in baseball on Poly Market. So now it says 9 new market types, baseball team inning 1 winner through inning 9, 3 outcomes each, home away draw, 27 outcome legs per game. I mean, but when they do this kind of shit, this is the kind of stuff where it's just like, do we really need that? It's just like, because more outcomes means lesser probability of winning, right? Like now you have to choose, meaning like money gets fractionalized, they keep more, fees keep churning. Does this seem like a little excessive to you boys? I don't know. Like, do we need this in baseball?
No, not at all in baseball. And you're spreading the liquidity thin too, So I mean, it's like where you would normally just have a money line game. I mean, first inning is kind of cool. I like that one. Like, is there going to be a winner after first inning? I think that one they could keep, but then that's it, or first half, like in basketball, it's like winner at, by first half, like that kind of makes sense. But doing it for every inning, dude, like that's excessive. And then you're spreading out this liquidity across 9 innings, potentially more, and, I don't know. I just don't think that juice is worth the squeeze. It's a fee thing, it's just so that they can collect more fees, and keep churning the fee monster machine. So I don't know. I'm not touching it. I'm not betting any of those stupid markets, bro. Like, give me nerfies, give me dingers, give me kills, and give me money line. That's like, that's all I really want to play with.
Yeah. Coma.
Yeah, Coma. You bet in every inning, bro?
I mean, that's too much, man. I mean, tennis alone already gives me enough anxiety, as David has already seen through these swings. But overall, baseball is like a hard sport for me to enjoy watching and play, like and predicting on. It's very frustrating. Like, it's one of those. I'm all about kind of sensing the moment, or kind of similar to what I was talking to you about, Dave, about World Cup. The third goal should come, right? Because the game state allows for it. Baseball is on another level with that. You just don't know what's going to happen, because these pitchers, they could just be locked in. They bases loaded, 0 outs. Surely at least 1 run should go in, but it doesn't. And then next thing you know, you're the sucker that put like a minus 500 play on. There will be 1 run in that inning, and it doesn't happen. It's that kind of scenario with baseball. And I found myself just if I do baseball, it's better to just play the money line, play the run line, over unders, and if it loses, it loses. You don't need to chase the in betweens. Like, I don't really understand people that bet on home runs, like the individual player doing a home run. That is ultimate degen. And then on top of that, you like parlay it up or combo it up with like 5 other players doing the home runs. I'm like, what the hell? Goes through your mind to decide to do this.
That's the fun stuff, But I just think it's boring. Like I would give each of you, I'll give a crisp $100 bill if you can hit a 90-mile-an-hour ball on a batting cage. You know what I mean? And then you got Miz out here throwing 104 heaters. Like, get no
consistently,
dude. Like, it's wild, man. That's what's exciting about baseball, dude, is the fact that like that is like undisputably the absolute hardest thing to do in any sport. Like, it's harder than, you know, punting a football 100 yards. It's harder than acing a tennis serve. You know, hitting a 100-mile-an-hour fastball is the hardest thing to do in any sport. And watching these guys just like, yeah, I got this. I'll just smash it 300 feet out, you know, like into the top deck. You know, it's like, that's crazy impressive.
Yeah.
True.
Insane.
Guys, before we move on, as far as tennis, I'm just looking through the stories. Did the DC Open finals got pushed because of rain?
DC Open got pushed because of rain. So Pegula versus Iala is gonna be playing today. But the Toronto for WTA, Toronto, Canada is opening up WTA 1000 tournament. I'm not sure if people are familiar with like 250, 500s, whatever, but these are all relative to the amount of points you win if you win the tournament. So huge opportunity there. A lot of great players. And then there's an ATP 1000 in Montreal. There's a huge delay there as well yesterday because of the rain. So yeah, I'm looking at a lot of these matches. I'm not going to go too heavy on these games right away unless I find something that's kind of obvious to me, because you never know how these players are feeling in the beginning of a tournament. But you know, as you gradually are watching them, like you'll start to notice, like, hey, this person is doing very well. I'm gonna keep riding on this individual to keep winning. That happened to me. I don't know if you've been seeing my posts lately, Dave, but there's this 16-year-old Leotova. She won the Memphis 250. She was like an underdog for like pretty much every single game except one. I was able to cash a lot on her just because I was watching her play. She was like super consistent, super, you know, like especially in WTA, it's not really about like how strong your serve is. It's just about how accurate you are. Mental. And for a 16-year-old, I think a lot of people were just saying like, hey, she's 16, she's probably gonna end up like losing kind of thing. But luckily, I made a ton of money. Like she was like plus 150 at one point, plus 170 something. Like getting it live during the middle of these like rallies is like a great way to make profit. But yeah, like if anybody is just you know, looking into figuring out how do you like kind of play tennis, how do you you know, do stuff related to tennis, I could just share my window really quickly. Just a few links that I like to use. Do you guys see my screen?
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah,
what do you got? What's this?
Yeah, so I personally use SofaScore. This is like a great way to know which games are coming up. And then when you click on each individual, you can see like a full page view. I'm out, and then you can see like a head-to-head matchups. You can see like their draw. And then I also use Tennis Abstract. So what Tennis Abstract is it's a
what in the Craigslist name is this?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So basically you could it basically ranks players based on their ELO score. So what it does is it goes through, like, as you know, there's different surfaces like hard, clay, grass, and they rank each player based on their like overall like score. So like who's doing really well on specific surfaces, and who's doing well overall, who's doing well like in like kind of like gradually going up. So a mixture of this plus watching the games is kind of how I try to find the edge. And I've convinced Brett to start leveraging what I use to kind of get the alpha essentially, because that's kind of what I do. So right now in buckets, we are still experimenting, so we do need to put like a beta tag next to it. But essentially, we're trying to use that data to figure out like where does our edge exist. So in this scenario, apparently James Duckworth has like a very high edge percentage, I guess, compared to what the market is saying. So yeah, it's just like if you want to set an action rather than a no action, set an alert on Duckworth at plus 145 or better. So right now we're kind of experimenting with this. It's only been a few days, but it is live. You can kind of play around with it. I think.
Wait, so come on, real quick.
Yeah.
So that you're taking that data that you just showed us from those sites. You like how I'm pointing from those sites, and the bucket agent is essentially like utilizing this data to then come up with right.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like using my prompt that I kind of shared with Bread.
The DGen chat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, with the Bread on how I'm like evaluating stuff, but there does need to be a few tweaks still that we need to figure out. But if you guys just want to take a look, you know, it should be free right now, I believe. So there's nothing like special in terms of how I do it, but like just as another example, like right now I just put like literally I just put 2 players like Diane Perry versus Kayla. Like this is all I wrote, Diane Perry versus Kayla, because I already have like a big prompt that already tells me what I need to do. So it's already telling me like pretty much in detail what I want to see, like likely winner, projected score, verdict. It also does like probability development. And Brett, I need to send you this updated one, but it goes into like ELO based on match rhythm. Hard court matchup is closer than the rankings, say, because you know Diane Perry is actually a very good like clay court player, but maybe not a hardcore player. And then it gives you like a fair warning that like, hey, she did lose like her last game in the hard courts, like 4-6 versus 6-0. So it's not just, don't blindly look at the rankings and don't blindly look at Diane Perry because she made it into like the quarters or semis of Roland Garros. So like different conditions, different matchup, like you got to be careful for that. I also did like a current, like this person's current level, where they can get exploited. And then I also have like a heat checker, because one of the biggest things that made Leotova such a big alpha was that she, in Memphis, it was like 85 degrees to 95 degrees of them playing tennis. And you could totally tell like majority of the players that played there, they're okay in the first set, but as they're gradually getting to the second and third, you could see them getting tired, like breathing heavy. The heat is affecting them. But for her, she was actually getting better. And I don't know if she was getting better because the other opponent was getting more fatigued and, you know, kind of losing their touch. But she was actually always, every game it went further, she was always getting better. She was always getting the points. She was always getting it in. So that's when I noticed, like, hey, wait a minute, like this girl has like definite value for playing in the later games. So this is why I put that in the prompt as well. It's like, hey, check for like, do they gradually get better in the later sets, because you know maybe she's more physical. So things like that is what I do. Like I won. So in the finals for Leotova versus the other player, I actually won by betting against her in the first set, and Leotova lost 6-1. So like because I knew right away like she was more of a gradually getting better player versus like you know, like someone that like really pounces on you super early, which the other player was. So yeah, overall, like this is how I do my analysis of tennis. Like this, it's actually pretty long. Like this is just one player, and
this is now being fed into Bucket that you are giving picks out for free.
Right now, it's free because we haven't finalized the
model, the free model. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like, and then also I gave Brett like the reduced prompt at the time because I was still trying to tinker with it. But yeah, I think overall we are gonna have to charge because these credits get really expensive to do these deep research analysis.
Forget that. Yeah, Coma. What I'm looking at right now is for those that don't follow Coma's account, right? Literally click on his profile, just like search for the Polymarket slips, and like go do the tally yourself, right? And see kind of how he's been killing it. If you're telling me now that like we now have, because this is your edge, like this is what we're looking at. This is your tennis edge. You've customized your edge, right? And I get it. Obviously, every scenario might be a little bit different, whatever. But like you're customizing your edge. You're now giving it to Bucket, and technically people can go use it for free. So what the fuck? Bro, let's go.
Yeah. I love for now. Free for now, right?
For now,
I mean, like once we get this all dialed in and like really, because I mean, you want to talk about boring sports. I mean, essentially here we are, you know, full IRL ping pong. You know what I mean? Tennis is incredibly boring, and
Bro,
so
tennis is the least boring shit on the planet. Are you
no
crazy?
way,
You're-
bro.
bro,
Back
first
and
off,
forth
tennis
and
is
back
boring.
and forth and
You're
back and
crazy,
forth. I could
bro.
play
No, you're
pong. I could play
crazy.
pong myself, bro, all day. And like,
That's
you know,
insane.
No,
no
First
issues.
off,
Crazy take.
understand. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying crazy take, but we accept. We accept.
Yeah,
you.
we accept you, bro. Let me tell you something. You know who
Yeah,
you're talking
that's
to?
right. It's
Don't
2026. You
forget,
have to accept it.
Brett. Don't forget what Nate told you last week, bro. You're talking to the 6th grade Brooklyn Borough champion in tennis, New York Junior Tennis League. Okay, so watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Be careful.
All right, let's play. Let's play. I played when I was a kid, and it just immediately turned into home run derby, bro. After like 5 minutes, it was just
That's how
like
you
all
know
the
how
balls
hard
are
it is
gone.
to play.
I'm
It
just
is
blasting them
pickleball.
way over the fence.
Bro, that's why you into baseball, bro. But check this out, right? So like the rain fight. So Como, what you mentioned about WTA, the match hasn't happened yet. It said the match essentially is doing $1.75 million. Did $1.75 million in 24 hours. That's more money than the biggest geopolitical book on Kalshi. Just to show you, yeah, it might be boring, but money talks, ladies and gents, and people are predicting tennis. So wait, Koma, do you have anything on the Fritz Jodar match or no?
I like Jodar's value at plus 138. That's a really good value for Jodar. And Fritz, 2 games ago against Mickelson, his knee was kind of acting up a little bit, and he has tendonitis on his knees. So we actually, me and a couple boys, we put some plays on Mickelson when that happened, but then Fritz, as you like, you know, he's a veteran. He knows how to serve it out, and luckily he won. Or unluckily for us, he won. But I think Jodar has some value here, especially just because Fritz may or still have some lingering issues. Hopefully, you know, if you're going to be on Jodar.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Like
so I'd say Jodar is worth a flyer.
Yeah, Koma,
That makes sense.
I don't speak plus 158, 130, like Jodar 38 cents.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, great value
Okay.
in my opinion. So plus
Got it.
155 means if you put $100, you get $155. That's literally just the simplicity behind it. Yeah.
All right, fancy man, fancy pants, and your fancy.
Or if you put $10, you get $15. If you put $1, you get $1.5. You know, like I personally love American odds. I don't know why every European hates American odds. Maybe because it has American in front of it. Yeah.
I don't know. I was never into like sports books or gambling or whatever until prediction markets came around. It was the trading component that really like interested me. So I think in cents, right? I think in shares and cents. Oh, and who did you say you have come up for Pagula Iala?
So I already had a play on that from yesterday, and I am very nervous a little bit, but I have the over 20.5 games. So we'll see how that happens. Yeah.
20.5 games has to be over the course of 3 sets, over the course of the match, essentially.
Yeah,
or
so
if
it's 3 sets,
yeah.
then it's guaranteed that it's going to hit. But right now, Pagula, just won the first set 6. I was hoping for a 7-6, obviously, in the first game, but it didn't happen. So,
13-10, and then
we shall see what happens in the
Yeah.
second. But I have over 20.5 games. They've both been playing pretty solid. And then, I'm going to be observing most of this Montreal and Toronto games just to see like who's standing out to me, who's looking good. Just looking forward to it. It should be fun.
Cool.
Yeah. That was my tennis bit. I really just wanted to share it just because I feel like I've just been learning a lot. It's always good to share alpha.
For sure. Nunu says she has so much to share, so much to say. Yeah, you can, Nunu, if it's prediction market related. But check this out. So my agent was working for like 49 minutes this morning. And I'm like, you're taking too long. I need the show brief. And it spit me out this kind of like, it shows like the week ahead with like specific dates. And it gives you like, you know, like kind of like a little tradable out, like little snippets, but like what's happening across all prediction markets, right? So it gives you Michigan Prime. Elon Musk tweet count. $2.4 million are on the line. The 200 to 219 bucket at 32.5 cents with genuine last day gamma. 32.5 cents that Elon Musk starts going on a little bit of a tweet rampage. Maybe somebody gets him a little excited. Who knows? I don't know. Hall of Fame game, Cardinals versus Panthers. First live NFL of 2026. This is going to be Thursday. The first game settled NFL contracts of the season. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Finally, NFL going live, even though it is preseason. Shout out to my New York Giants. Jackson Dart and OBJ are going to be crazy this year.
You think OBJ's going to do well?
Bro, I think if he came back, I think like playing with Jackson Dart, like when you got guys like that, those like bigger not personalities, but like higher profile, right? Because Jackson Dart's like coming off rookie year, super like hype prospect. OBJ's been there. It's almost like mentor. And now you're talking about quarterback and receiver. Bro, these guys are going to be, I will almost guarantee that they're working in the offseason together, running routes. And these guys, I think they're going to be a fucking dynamic duo this year. I mean, I'm also a Giants fan, so take that with a grain of salt. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let me see what else. The UFC Fight Night card, bro. There was so many where was the UFC thing? Hold on one second. UFC,
bro.
Belgrade.
The UFC was insane.
Yeah.
so many knockouts. Yeah. Like I wish your
Nate. I know Nate was here.
Nate, but yeah.
Bro, there was so many finishes. Coming said the UFC scrap fight of the night, and they just gave out 400K performance bonuses instead. I didn't watch it. It was crazy. I heard.
Yeah, it was insane. So many knockouts. What a great card. Like of all places in, where was it? Serbia? Yeah.
Belgrade. Yeah.
Belgrade. Yeah. It was insane. Yeah, it was freaking cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it because it was one of those. Oh, man, I don't know, because as fighters get higher in the rankings, they get more nervous about losing it, and then you just don't want to fight. They just want to get that title shot, get paid. Which I get it, but still.
Yeah,
it's a scrap, bro. It's
a scrap, bro. In fighting news, this was funny. So you know how there's like the UFC offshoots, right? You have like the PFL, like the Professional Fight League. Jake Paul has his league called MVP. So those two merged on July 31st, right? They're merging now, and I'm sure they're probably just looking for a bid from the UFC. But Dana White's response was, and I quote, "Two organizations that don't sell fucking tickets and nobody watches." That's literally his response. Like, bro, you ain't gonna get a bid from us. You know what I mean?
No.
But, bro, say what you want about Jake Paul. Like, I watched him on a podcast the other day with Ryan Clark, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try out for I'm gonna be a football. I'm gonna try for the NFL." And they're like, "What makes you think you could just come in and do this?" He's like, "Boxing's the hardest sport in the world to learn." And I sat in there and I boxed with the best of them, and he's a pretty good boxer. Like, this kid, I think, number one, he's a genius business mogul, right? Because regardless, this motherfucker sells tickets. All right, he absolutely sells tickets. Do you think that Jake Paul can make it in I don't know what position he would play. Do you think Jake Paul can make it in the NFL?
Does this mean he's quitting? Like,
no, I don't think so.
Boxing? He should quit everything. He should just go away, quit everything, go retire, go live the rest of your like PewDiePie, bro. He was like, yeah, huge streamer, decided like, I'm just gonna move to Japan, get married, and just call it a day. That was it, and now he's done. I think it's time for Jake Paul to do the same thing. He's big enough, right? I think he's a big enough human to actually like play with NFL players. But he doesn't have the endurance. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the actual probably hand and eye coordination because he's been hit in the head too many damn times. There's no way he could make it in the NFL. Not even close.
That's what they said. He couldn't stand in front of Tyson, and people were like, Tyson.
Oh, but that was rigged. In front of
Anthony Joshua.
That was rigged. That was also rigged.
Bro, Tyson's come on. Anthony Joshua was rigged.
So old, dude. He's so
old, bro. Those fights happened. That was real fights, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving him credit for fucking knocking out Ben Askren and Nate Robinson. Who gives a fuck, right? But to stand in there with Anthony Joshua for 6 or 7 rounds, granted, you ended up with a dislocated jaw, but like he was fighting, bro. Like that, like he was in there. And Mike Tyson's just, bro, how you gonna fight a fucking 60-year-old dude? 55.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying. That was a money grab on both of them. For both of them. They're both like, yeah.
Like, Mike walked out like both parties, like, and we wanted to see it though, too. Like, we want to see this wild and ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like anything Jake Paul touches is primetime lights, Netflix, $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like automatic at this point. But playing in the NFL, I don't know.
But the thing is, like, Even for boxing, he had to work his way up. What is he gonna do? Like, is he gonna play in the CFL or like is he trying to get into the NFL? This kind of like a kind of slap in the face for a bunch of these like college, or these athletes who've been trying to make it into the practice league and then work their way up. But like in boxing, you can kind of work your way up because you could just cherry pick your opponents. There's no real like substitute for the NFL.
True. CFL.
XFL, bro. Remember that?
I love
Canadian
bro.
Football
Shout
League.
out Vince
Let's go.
McMahon.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck Canadian. Bro, Canadians should not be playing football, bro. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Stop
Like,
it. Get help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, yeah, exactly. Have a gambling problem, have a football problem. Are you Canadian? Stop playing fucking football. Stop it
Mhm.
with your 700-yard fucking end zones. Ridiculous.
Wait,
You
remember
see those end zones?
what was that indoor football league where they allowed the receivers to like run ahead of time before the football
Yeah.
the hiking?
That was that XFL or was that
Yeah, I
something
thought
else? I feel,
Yeah, I thought that was XFL. Yeah,
Is
all
that
the rules
XFL?
were
Yeah,
all
I don't
jacked
know.
up. Like,
yeah, when are they gonna bring back like remember the like lingerie bowl at like Super Bowl halftimes and shit? Like
Mhm.
women football?
Yep.
That shit was hot as hell.
that was great.
Yeah. Sure.
Clip that, clip that, clip it, clip it, clip that.
Doc Nunes gonna clip it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what do you want to say, Nunu? Go for it. Like we're listening. We're all ears. Somebody wrote 212. What is 212?
Huh.
Token shilling.
What is 212?
Token shilling in the gmPM.
That's some 8s to 5, and I don't like it.
Someone's got to
I
clip that
mean-
too, unfortunately.
Well,
I was
what's
saying
212?
212. It's like, oh, supported by Dave.
Yeah, listen, you know what? I might have been on the 212 space last night. Who knows? I have no idea. That's it, boys. What else we got cooking? Yeah, I guess that's it. Rundown. We got the tennis finals are today, obviously. Hold on, let me just pull this back up for 1 second so I could just give you guys the full rundown of what we are looking at. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 2 finals today. NFL on Thursday. Don't forget, I mean, you could still bet on literally all these other markets, right? Like Fed rate hike. Citadel tried to pull the rug out from everybody, but I guess it turned out that he was just looking to fucking buy a $40 billion. Like Ken Griffin was looking to buy a $40 billion portfolio on the cheap. Instituted the margin calls. Markets went crazy. Like you could really manipulate and pull the strings of these markets. Crazy. August 15th is Makachev, Machado, UFC, and don't forget we have Upshot August 10th. Oh, so a week from today. Oh my God, it's August already, boys. Holy shit. August 10th, we have Upshot coming on. So more pack ripping. We're going to be giving away a bunch of packs also. That's going to be a super fun show. And that's it. So I got, boys. Anything else? Did I miss anything?
No, we're good.
Nah, that's it, man.
All right, kids. gmPM episode 21 in the books. And we will see y'all Wednesday, boys. We got to talk, we got to spread it out maybe a little bit further. So Wednesday for this week, we'll see y'all, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Have a good one. Peace.
Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Poly market got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Poly market won't resolve for how many more hours? Dave got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's feud. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Comer brag. gmPM.